Hello, good morning, Claudia.
Good morning. Is it Charlie?
Yeah, this is Charlie. Charlie speaking. Oh,
Charlie,
double.
hi, nice to meet you. No video. Is that on purpose?
You can see me, right?
No, I cannot.
Okay. I can see you.
Okay,
You.
that's fine with me. That's fine with me.
Uh.
Charlie, where are you located? Where do you live?
Uh. Do you think, Claudia? Do you think I have to re-enter it to check whether it's a tech problem or some other
Sure. Good
issue?
idea. Do you want to refresh? Sure.
Could you see me this time, Claudia?
Let me see. No, I can't. Oh, no, no, no. Now, let 1 second, 1 second. Now I can. I had to click.
Oh,
Oh, 1 second. It's really blurry. Isn't that interesting? I want to see if I can do something here. I got it. Yeah, there, right. Okay, it worked.
okay,
I had
okay.
to click.
Nice.
It's the first time that's ever happened. Charlie, you have your name spelled
Double
Charr, double R.
R. Double R. Yeah, correct. I really wrong.
No, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It's different.
Okay.
Is that your choice?
Uh, maybe I no, I think it's the single R.
It should be a single R.
It should
Right.
be a single R. Yeah,
Yes. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Charlie, where do you live?
yeah. I'm currently live in Shanghai, China.
Okay, in Shanghai, China. Yes. And uh, are you new to Cambly?
This account is new to Cambly.
Oh, this
I,
account is new.
I am not. I
Oh,
am,
okay. So you've been on for a while.
yeah.
Very nice
Uh,
to meet you. How can I help you today? What are you looking to do today?
I was about to take an interview from
Oh,
uh from the from my supervisor's boss, from my boss's boss.
okay.
Okay, I
When
want
is
to
your in English?
in English. He's a Germany. He's a German guy, but in English.
Okay, when your interview is when?
I don't know. I just got my CV sent to him today. Maybe the interview will take within this week, I think.
Will take place this week. Okay, you want to practice?
Yeah. Or some
What?
tips for the
Absolutely.
interview.
What? I'd be happy to. What job are you applying for?
It's a standard international standard professional, international standard professional.
For
In,
international standard professional,
Mhm, mhm.
what kind of professional?
Uh, who understand the uh, national standards as well as standards here in China, local, and mm, who
But
can.
standards, sorry, Charlie, but
Uh,
standards for what? What job? What
okay.
profession?
Okay.
Engineering? IT?
Yeah, yeah. I will give a small introduction about myself, about my job career.
Please
I
do.
okay. I'm uh, currently worked in a joint venture company called Siemens Energy.
Oh,
Uh,
I've heard of them.
Good. Uh, they,
Okay.
they, they got a manufacturing factory here in Shanghai.
Okay.
Uh, the main products of our factory is to produce high voltage switchgears.
Okay.
Switchgears, like the little
Switch
switchgears.
gears. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
in this industry, usually the IEC rated standards require how the switchgears functions,
Yep.
the basic functions of the switchgear, the usage, the
Yep.
working environment,
Yep.
and some tests. Actually, some tap test. You have to pass tap test to uh, get a certificate that you can uh, you can came into the market.
Okay. Is there that you can come into the market? Are there any safety tests?
Uh, yeah, that's included in the tap tests.
Okay. When you
There's a,
say tap test,
okay, I will
what's the
type
word?
in. Tap test is that
Type
kind of
test.
test. Is a kind
Okay.
of test that you have to get a come into the market certificate before.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So what you're applying for a job,
The job is about international standard.
profession. Now I understand. And what would you be doing? What's the title?
The you mean the responsibility?
Yep.
Yeah, it's to because our products are sold globally. So, but
Yes.
different countries got their own standards. Some of
Right.
them are similar to IEC, but in the Chinese national standards, they are a little bit different. There are
Okay.
specific regulations that some are severe than IEC, but some are not.
Some
So
are not severe,
severe,
some are
more restrict.
stricter.
Yeah.
Stricter.
Oh, okay. The stricter, not more strict.
Not
Okay,
well,
stricter.
it could be no. It could be more strict. It could be more strict. Yeah. More
Okay,
strict, not more severe. Not more severe.
okay.
Okay, now I understand. So your interview, have you ever met this person who's interviewing you?
No, I haven't talked to you even once.
You haven't talked to him or
Him,
her.
him, yeah,
Him.
him, him,
Okay.
him.
So the first question he might say is, tell me something about yourself, right?
Hmm.
He might ask that question.
Yeah.
How would you answer it?
As it is shown, as the profile shown in my CV, I currently worked here in this company for.
Let me stop you for a second. I suggest the first thing you say
Mhm.
is, thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, great. Good to hear. Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank you
you.
for this opportunity. You're right. As you can see from my profile on my CV, I have been working in this industry for how many years?
Uh, for the industry for 9 years, for this company, 4 years.
Okay. I've been in the industry for 9 years. I've been at this company for 4 years. That's a fine thing to say. Okay. Um, are you excited to have this opportunity for this job?
Yeah, it's a group. It's a liaison for the Chinese market, or some kind of bridge to get the more advanced products uh, released to the local market. So it's definitely. Uh, Last word. What's the
So,
last word?
yes, I'm very excited to have this chance to speak to you about my skills, and how I could work together with the international market. You could say, look, I'm very reliable. You could say things like, I'm very reliable, dependable.
Dependable.
I'm a good coworker, right? I look forward to answering any questions you have about my experience. That's it.
Okay, great. It's
Okay. You
perfect.
don't have
Perfect.
to short because he has he has your resume, so he knows.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? That's it. So, typical interview questions, right? What are your strengths? What are you good at?
Uh, um, I have been in this company for 4 years. I'm pretty mm, good at. I have a deep understanding of the design procedure, and I'm extremely familiar with the local standards,
Okay.
and I get a general knowledge about the grid system.
Okay. So that's your strength. You have really good knowledge about their strength. What about a weakness?
Weakness, uh, my English, maybe a kind of weakness.
Fine. That's a great answer. And you could say, my English maybe is perhaps my professional English is a weakness. I work at it every single day.
Good answer.
Okay, so you have a weakness and you say what you're doing to improve it, to improve.
Mm.
Have you seen people make mistakes in your industry? My
You mean
professional English. My
oh, professional?
professional English
Yeah,
may be a weakness. Okay.
yeah.
Have you seen people make mistakes in your industry?
Mistakes. You mean what kind of mistakes? It's some because I'm a design guy. I'm a RD guy, research and development. So you
Oh, your
mean
research and development. Okay. So let me ask the question differently. What has been the biggest challenge for you in this
biggest challenge?
industry? Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah. As I am familiar with the standard, the requirements from the standards, but I do not get the whole picture of the grid. Oh, uh, uh, what's the value or occasion, the real situations behind these requirements or regulations? Why this acquired this way? Why
Okay.
this they acquire the specific values or parameters? I, I, I do not got the full understanding about the values, parameters behind them. I just some of them I know something about them, but not the whole picture.
How do you find out? Well, let me ask, do you need to find out? And if you do, how do you find out?
Yes, you do because when you negotiate with the customers, they got some deviations from the uh, cap test standards. From the standards, they got their special requirements. So if you know the 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 series of behind these parameters, these values, you got a better understanding about
Sure.
about itself, and you have the opportunity to explain to the customers to solve their problems.
Okay. How do you keep up with changes in technology?
Keep up the changes. You mean the new technology, the state
Yeah.
of art in the future? Yeah, yeah. An open mind is always uh, very important for keep up with the new technology. Uh,
Yeah.
I could not remember anything else.
Well, are you online looking for updates in technology? Do you subscribe to newsletters
Ah,
to get
uh,
updates in
yeah.
technology? Are you a member of an association?
Mhm.
Are you,
Usually, usually I will uh, mm, look for the the competitors uh, new products or the new tech they implement it. So there are only several com- competable competitors here in the market. Uh,
competitors? Okay.
Competitors. There are limited competitors in the market. So I usually got the tech the how do we say that
How to
uh,
get the what? Sorry.
uh, that's usually how I get the uh,
Okay, so you're right. You always have to keep your eyes and ears open
Open.
in the market, right?
Good
Always
summary.
have to keep your eyes. Now let's come back to the interview for a second. My opinion, you're having your interview online, right?
Yeah. Using
Like
Teams.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
An interview, in my opinion, is not an exam. It's not a test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can cheat. I always say that. You can cheat. You can you can write down on a piece of paper, keep your eyes and ears open so that if they ask a question, you have your notes in front of you.
Have to be fully prepared.
You have to be prepared. But what I'm saying is, if you're sitting there, you could say to the person, I just may jot down a word or two. I just may write down a word or two.
Mm-hmm.
And what you also have on your piece of paper
Mm-hmm.
are things that you want to remember to say, right?
Yeah.
It's not an exam.
Okay. The guy who is interviewing me is the CTO of the company, the chief techno
Technology,
technology technical officer, the
chief
CTO.
technical officer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Have you researched him? You know where he graduated from university?
yeah. I will check his LinkedIn file, but
Yeah,
I
check.
haven't.
Yeah, because then you'll know how good his English is, right?
I
Did he
think it's
study in English? Um, it's good to know the person. Most of the time, he knows from your resume what your skills are, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you, by the way, would you be working with him directly?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's not full time. It's a part time job. I will work for him 50%, but I still will locate it here in Shanghai.
Okay. So he wants to know if he likes you.
He wants to know if he likes me.
Yeah.
How will he get the answer?
Okay. And that's the challenge in it's important for you to listen to his questions, right? Um, by saying thank you at the beginning, thank you for the opportunity, he knows that you're a polite person, right? By being honest and saying your weakness is professional English or business English, and he knows that you are learning, you want to keep learning. If it's a comfortable conversation,
Mm-hmm.
you want to like him too. If you don't like this guy, if you think if you don't want to work with him, right? Maybe,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Uh,
It's important to feel comfortable with the people we work with.
could I could I say this sentence? It's not about the words or the phrases he or me are saying. It's about the feelings you're talking to him.
Right. Well, right. That's what it comes down to when they're hiring someone. Now, you don't say that to him,
Definitely,
right?
definitely not.
Obviously, you don't say that to him. But when we're hiring people, you know, does this person fit into the culture of our company or my department? Does this person, can I work with this person? That's part of what he's thinking. Can I work with this person?
Oh, got it. Got it.
Right? Have you ever hired anyone?
Not for me.
Not
I
not yet. Not
uh,
yet. You will. But you want to be able to you're going want to be able to work with the person. So when you're talking to him, it's important to try to be relaxed. Try
relax.
to be relaxed.
Mhm.
Let me take a jump to the end. If he says to you, "Why should I hire you?" What will you say? What would you say?
I am motivated. I got pretty uh, 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 critical thinking and mm, data analysis approaches for my work. I'm pretty good at problem solving,
Good,
and I am young. I can learn a lot from
good,
all the experts.
good. Okay, so you could learn a lot. Let me ask you, if he talked to your supervisor or your manager, what would your manager say about you?
Young, young is must one of the key factors.
I don't think you have to
Motivated.
say that. I don't think you have to say that
Ah,
because
mm,
some people associate young with inexperienced. So I don't think you have to say you're young.
got that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mm,
What would your supervisor say about you?
I did something beyond his expectations,
Good.
and uh, I worked with the guys he's familiar with, he trusts with, and they speak highly of me.
Good. Okay. So they speak highly of you. Terrific. Now that's your colleagues as well. What
I
would your colleagues say
the
about you?
colleagues, uh, good teamwork,
Good.
uh, good co-work to nice to work with, um, uh, systematic.
Do you help others? Do you help others?
Yeah, I
I think I just lost you. Frozen screen. Frozen screen. Frozen screen. you back?
Sorry, Claudia.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I wanted to, I just typed something.
Mhm.
So if we look at the end of the interview,
Mhm.
right? Uh, a question to ask at the end of the interview. If he says, do you have any questions for me? Right?
Mhm.
You could ask the one that I typed, what does success look like in this position or for this position?
For this position. Uh, do you know what I can
No,
get?
it's a question. This question isn't for you. It's a question that you could ask him.
I got that. The question is for the expectations, the future,
Yeah,
or the
you could ask, that's right. You could say, what are the expectations? You could ask. So be prepared with one or two questions for the end of the interview. We only have 3 minutes left. Do you have any questions for me?
you're really helpful for for
Yeah.
for this interview. If I got uh, the the if I pass the applicants, it's definitely due to your
Well,
your
thank you.
recommendations.
Thank you. If you get the job. Oh, it's so important, in my experience, to know that an interview is not an exam.
Not an exam.
It's not an exam. It's a conversation between two people.
Mm.
It's very important, I think, to think that way. And again, I'm coming back to, if this person is going to be your boss, right, it's not an exam. If this person is going to be your boss, then you have to have good communication skills.
Yes, I think it will be in the next few years.
No, but it's extremely important. It's extremely important. Um, so because you don't have, I mean, you have experience. You have 9 years of experience in the
Mhm.
industry and 4 years with this company. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything else that you could think of?
You mean about the interview, about
Yeah.
the talking between us?
No, about the interview. Anything
Interview.
else about the interview that you're worried about? Is there a question you're worried about?
Yeah. Uh, the the things I'm not familiar with him. I didn't got his background info or
Very
some.
important. Very important. To find out who he is, what he's interested in. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's a soccer player,
He's a
right?
marathon runner.
He's a marathon runner?
Hmm.
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you run? Do you run marathons?
No.
Yeah, okay, he's a marathon runner. Wow.
He's tall
Okay.
and thin.
Do you have any sports?
Yeah, I like to play badminton.
Fantastic. Okay. So that might come up. He might say, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Hmm.
For you, it's badminton, which is a fabulous sport. So you might be talking to him about badminton.
Okay, if I have time, if I have that
It
opportunity.
all depends. It all depends on what his interests are. I always talk to people about sports and what they're interested in doing outside of work. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know. We only have a few seconds left. Good luck to you. And
Thanks.
yes, thank you for fixing your name, Charlie with one R.
You are
It's a
pretty.
nice name. It's a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
name. Good luck to you,
Good luck.
okay?